Why do some riddles hook us so completely, drawing us back again and again? We keep trying to solve them, even after centuries of failure. And what if one particular riddle, filled with beautiful drawings and strange script, has already been solved right under our noses? For over 600 years, scholars, codebreakers, and even artificial intelligence have tried to decipher a book known as the Voynich Manuscript. It's an illustrated codex, a collection of pages bound together, handwritten in an entirely unknown script. This isn't just an old book. It's one of history's most persistent and intriguing unsolved mysteries. In just a few minutes, you will understand why this specific, unreadable book captures our collective imagination. The Voynich Manuscript is perhaps the ultimate example of a book that steadfastly refuses to reveal its secrets. It's an illustrated codex, filled with detailed, if sometimes bizarre, drawings, all accompanied by a unique, flowing script. Scholars refer to this undeciphered writing system as Voynich, and its unreadability is the manuscript's fundamental mystery. Imagine holding a book clearly intended to convey information, but every single character, every word, every sentence remains utterly meaningless to human understanding. It's a beautifully frustrating paradox, inviting endless speculation about its purpose. For example, the manuscript contains entire sections dedicated to botanical drawings, depicting plants that don't seem to exist in our known world. Another section showcases what appear to be astrological charts, full of celestial bodies and enigmatic figures. This blend of the familiar and the utterly alien only deepens the enigma. We've thrown every cryptographic tool and linguistic theory at it, yet the Voynich Manuscript continues to baffle us, a silent testament to its enduring puzzle. Despite its enigmatic text, we do have a surprisingly precise understanding of when the Voynich Manuscript came into physical existence. In 2011, a team of scientists from the University of Arizona, led by Greg Hodgins, performed radiocarbon dating on 4 samples of the vellum parchment. The results were remarkably consistent and quite specific. They established that the parchment itself was created between the years 1404 and 1438. This makes the manuscript a genuine artifact from the early 15th century, firmly placing it in the context of the European Renaissance. Think about it. A document created over 600 years ago, and we can pinpoint its origin window to just 34 years. This precision is quite extraordinary for such an old artifact, eliminating any theories of a more recent forgery. This dating provides a crucial anchor in time, even if the content remains adrift. It means that whoever wrote this manuscript, whatever their intentions, was working in a specific historical period, shaping our understanding of its potential context. But that's not even the best part. The most interesting clues about its origin are still ahead. But that's not even the best part. The most interesting is still ahead. While the text offers no direct answers, one particular illustration within the manuscript provides a fascinating geographical clue. Among its many strange and fantastical drawings, there is a single, notably realistic depiction of a city. This city scene clearly shows a castle wall adorned with swallowtail crenellations. For those unfamiliar, these are the distinctive, V-shaped battlements often seen on medieval fortifications. The crucial detail here is their specific style. In the early 15th century, during the very period the manuscript was created, these precise swallowtail crenellations were architecturally unique to northern Italy. This detail acts like a timestamp and a location tag rolled into one, strongly suggesting the manuscript may have been composed in Italy during the Italian Renaissance. This specific architectural quirk is not just a stylistic choice, it's a historical fingerprint. It ties the abstract mystery of the Voynich Manuscript to a concrete place and time. This single drawing, among hundreds of fantastical ones, offers a rare glimpse of reality. It tells us something about the world of its creator. So, while the language remains a cipher, the walls of that drawn city whisper Italy, offering a tantalizing, if still incomplete, piece of the puzzle. It's a small detail but a powerful one, narrowing down the potential origin of this inscrutable text from all of Europe to a specific region and historical era. Despite centuries of intense study and a precise creation date, the Voynich Manuscript remains stubbornly anonymous. We simply have no reliable information regarding its original purpose, authorship, or even where it spent its initial decades. It's as if the book simply appeared, fully formed, without a preamble. Scholars have grappled with this profound lack of context. Without knowing who wrote it, or why, or for whom, every attempt at decipherment is like trying to solve a puzzle without ever seeing the picture on the box. The absence of a known author or even a clear dedication is highly unusual for a document of its age and apparent complexity. This makes proper entertainment or elimination of any of the many hypotheses nearly impossible. For example, was it created by a lone scholar, a secret society, or perhaps even a group? Was it meant as a scientific treatise, a magical grimoire, or a personal diary? We simply don't know, and that ignorance fuels both frustration and fascination. The manuscript's journey through history is marked by several known owners, but none shed light on its origins. This void of knowledge forces every potential solution to exist in a vacuum. But wait, there's more. The actual theories about why the manuscript could be are wilder than you might imagine. But wait, there's more. The actual theories about what the manuscript could be are wilder than you might imagine. With no author, no known purpose, and no translation, theories about the Voynich Manuscript cover an extraordinarily wide spectrum. The initial, most tantalizing possibility is that Voynich is a real language. It could be a natural language, perhaps an obscure dialect or a proto-language. Or, even more intriguing, it might be a constructed language, an artificial tongue created for a specific purpose, much like Esperanto in a much later era. Another powerful hypothesis centers on cryptography. Many believe the manuscript is an elaborate code or cipher, designed to conceal information. Think of codes used during wartime, but perhaps far more complex, requiring specific keys or algorithms. The peculiar statistical properties of the text, like word repetition and structure, often lead cryptographers to believe it's an encrypted message. However, the spectrum of theories doesn't stop at languages and codes. Some speculate it could be an incredibly sophisticated hoax, perhaps created by a prankster for a laugh, or by someone trying to sell a unique, but ultimately meaningless, artifact. Other ideas included being a reference work on obscure topics, or even an instance of glossolalia, what's sometimes called speaking in tongues, a form of ecstatic, often unintelligible utterance. Finally, some suggest it might simply be a work of fiction, a very early, beautifully illustrated novel in a made-up language. Each theory is plausible in its own way, and each remains frustratingly unprovable without a breakthrough translation, keeping this ancient enigma alive. The Voynich Manuscript remains one of history's most persistent and intriguing unsolved mysteries. Its beautiful, perplexing drawings and undeciphered script continue to attract new attempts at decipherment, new theories, and new fascination. Despite centuries of failure, from amateur enthusiasts to professional cryptographers, the human desire to understand, to uncover the hidden meaning, persists. It's a testament to the enduring power of a good riddle, especially one bound in vellum and dating back to the Renaissance. Perhaps one day, a breakthrough will reveal its true purpose, the identity of its author, and the language it speaks. Until then, the Voynich Manuscript stands as a silent challenge, inviting us to ponder the limits of our knowledge and the endless possibilities of the unknown. Keep your eyes open for new discoveries, and perhaps one day we'll crack this enduring enigma,